Hi, and welcome to SVG's Sports Tech Blog on Demand. Today, we're talking with Bernard Frings, president of Brainstorm Electronics. As you've
Hi,
probably
Dan.
heard, hi there, Bernard. How are you?
I'm doing very good,
All
thanks.
right, good. You've probably heard the term sink or swim. Well, with Brainstorm Electronics, it's sink and swim. You guys, for 30 years now, have been leaders in synchronization, and you've kept the industry swimming along nicely for that. Um, well,
It
I
has
think.
been a long road, yes.
Okay, great. Good to hear. Um, let's talk about this new DXD16 flagship family of products. What can you tell us about that?
Um, it's a new line of product. We've been doing word clock, video sync for time code for 30 years. And what we decided to do on this product was to incorporate PTP, which is the way of syncing audio or video over IP. And so the idea is that you have one box which has the old and the new, so that you can keep everything synchronous and you can go one way or the other, meaning that the network can be the master and the legacy equipment slave, or vice versa. So it's a very flexible box. That was the main concept originally.
Okay. What are some of the products in the DXD family?
There's the DXD16 is a flagship. It has 16 legacy outputs, and then we have a DXD8 which has 8 outputs. In addition, the difference is that the DXD16 has 4 Ethernet ports. They're independent ports. The DXD8 has 1. Uh, there's several options available for both products. One is a GPS receiver, which is a hardware card that can be installed very easily into the unit. Um, there's a higher quality oscillator that you can install as well. And then there's some software options like timecode. And that pretty much wraps it up for what we have now.
Great, great. What's the application for this, for the DXD16, when it comes to sports production on television?
Well, it's um, it really wants to be the heart of whatever installation you have. So whatever you throw at it, it should be able to send you the proper sync. Uh, so you could, for example, use GPS as your master reference, and now you would become a PTP grandmaster, which any IP network connected to it would be synchronous. And then if you happen to have some legacy equipment that need to synchronize to that as well, there's 16 outputs. So you'll find pretty much anything that you need there. And as I said, if you have maybe a smaller installation where you need to use some black burst as your um, master source, you can use it the other way around, so that now you're locking your DXD16 to your um, black burst, and everything else is going to be synchronous to that, including the IP network. It could be a Dante system or the ES67. It'll go both ways.
Gotcha. And just to wrap up, what are you hearing from your clients and your customers at this point about when it comes to broadcast sports?
Well, it seems like the switch over to IP is well on its way. There's a lot of people that have embraced it and that have full IP installations. There's a lot of legacy equipment out there, and a lot of people are still using SDI and so on. And um, so it will take a while before all these go away. So in the meantime, there's a very large segment that will require some sort of hybrid solution, and that's really what the DXD is about. It's something where um, as you start bringing IP in, everything can be synchronous, and eventually, I'm sure the legacy will fade away. But this is something for the interim.
Gotcha. All right. So it's a great product for the transition period we're in now and for the future.
Yeah, yeah, that's the idea, and of course, as the IP is being adopted more and more, the type of product that we'll do will probably evolve as well and start being less on the legacy side and more on the IP side.
Great. Bernard, thanks for taking the time today. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Same for you. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.